Say I ain't hear nothing from the game and shit. Yeah, this is another reason, just one of the other reasons why Game Pass is such, I feel like, such a great value, man. I've been wanting to play this shit for a minute, but you know, at the time, I think I either bought something else and didn't have the funds for it, you know what I'm saying, or set it, you know what I mean? I'm like, alright, like, I'll get to this shit eventually when it's like, half price and shit. It looked like it wasn't dropping anytime soon. I heard this shit is a banger though, you know what I'm saying? Hence, I guess the game still being like full price and shit. They got a trial PlayStation. But you know, why not play the full game? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I waited. I almost caved in and played that shit, like the 2 hours shit, but I'm glad I waited to, like, you know, they released it on Game Pass, which I feel like that was gonna be inevitable, you know. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. It's like fairly a short game too. Yeah, I think this shit came out around the same time. Don't quote me. Helldivers 2, maybe after that. I'm probably just talking out my ass. I feel like Helldivers probably without, you know what I'm saying? At least probably definitely the same year. You know, I think it was another. It had to be another game. I forget what it was. That came out around the same, it was either the same day or around the same time. But it was fairly, you know what I'm saying, well received and shit. This cross plays and oh yeah, this shit like drop in, drop out, co-op, that's hot. I'ma play single player for now. I wonder what's up with the whole, I noticed that shit in a lot of games, like this PC UI shit. I mean, it's clean, don't get me wrong. AC, Ubisoft do it. I wouldn't be surprised if Rockstar do that shit with the like the cursor shit with GTA 6. Speaking of that, I want to say, man, I told y'all niggas so, man. Even though we really don't know as of now, but it seemed like the writing is on the wall. Like Rockstar recently just did like this RP, like, well not RP, but like this odd job shit. That update, y'all peeped that? Man, like what I say, I'm telling y'all niggas, GTA 6 Online Part 2, whatever the fuck it's gonna be called, that shit gonna be massive, yo. They definitely, it looks like the writing is on the wall. Like they're going head to head with 5N, you know. They just wait. That was their first strike, their first attack at their armada and shit, you know. Why not profit off of that? You know what I'm saying? Being that it exploded in popularity, the RP community and shit, you know. So that's like, okay, this is what people want. People like that monotonous simulation. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a harsh word, but you get what I'm saying? Like that simulator-esque. You know what I'm saying? Like the IE Red Deads and shit will really like push that boundary, which is obviously a Rockstar game. Soon later to what Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you know what I'm saying, with the blacksmith and shit. And that was just that's just based off of what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? It's probably even more shit than that. You know, like people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's very relaxing, very you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just relaxing and shit. Very like, you know, like it takes you away from like the shoot 'em up bang bang shit. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to be in the streets. Maybe I want to work a motherfucking minimum wage job or some shit, or do this motherfucking forklift shit. I think it's hot. I like how Rockstar, you know, it's like they making it something for everybody, you know. So yeah, it makes me more excited. But I thought they was gonna wait till like GTA 6 to really show all that off. The fact that they're doing this shit now with the updates, man. Like I said before, like Rockstar, they the kings at that, using their previous shit as building blocks. You know what I'm saying? Into like their next iterations with games. So they probably thought about it for a minute, like, oh, like, all right, let's see how this will work and how it'll be received. You know, with the people. And I feel like, you know, as of now, like, I mean, the mansion shit was probably like the biggest they did. Since, you know what I mean? It seems like they keep getting better and better with it. Yeah, I haven't played GTA Online in the grip, you know what I'm saying? But it definitely, you know what I'm saying? It definitely makes me want to go back to it, you know what I'm saying? With the recent shit they dropped with the, they brought back the, what's that shit? The one heist, the diamond shit? I mean, not the diamond, the, KO heist, some shit, you know what I'm saying? Which was like the best one to me, you know what I'm saying? They did the mansion shit, like I said, and now they doing the odd job joints. Oh yeah, and then they had the they brought in the Franklin joint with the Dr. Dre and all that. Yeah, it seemed like each one keeps getting better and better. And now they doing the odd job shit. Like it's really telling now. You know, I feel like I'm just talking in circles and shit. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like it's crazy, man. But yeah, I called it. I just wanted to say that. You know, it probably was other people. You feel me? Was talking about this shit too. I feel like, you know, it would have been a lot of money left off the table if they didn't go that route. You know what I'm saying? Rockstar with the simulator shit. You know, it would have felt like a step backwards from Red Dead, even though it's two different, distinctly different games. But yeah, Red Dead really set the bar. Red Dead 2, like how like people prefer, you know what I'm saying? The well crafts immersive gameplay other than, you know what I'm saying, like than just shoot 'em out. Like both things can coexist, but you look at GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, you know what I'm saying, you put them side by side, it's night and day. Like holy shit, dog. Like it don't even feel, that shit does not feel like a last gen game. Red Dead, that shit feel like a PS5, you know. That's crazy to think that shit was like a base PS4 can run that shit, you know. So I can only imagine what GTA 6 gonna be like, you know. And they probably just, that's why they probably taking so much time too with that, because it's so like boundary pushing, you know what I mean? Like that could have easily been a PS6 game, you know. But people will go fucking ape shit if that was the case. But yeah, they I know they going. I remember messing that shit before too. Like they definitely gonna do something like that too. You know what I mean? To make it coincide with the PS6, GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? Just matching up and shit, double numbers and shit. You know, do it the right way, like how they did it with GTA 5 on the PS4 with the they introduced, like it was a whole nother fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit wasn't a remaster. That shit was like a remake from the ground up, you know. But yeah, let's get into this, man. They also, what they had, Ragebound, Ninja God. I'm probably gonna get to that later, and I want to definitely play. It's the weekend and shit. I was fairly having a good time with these old cars, man. War that war. I might hop on Model for 3, see what shit that's like. You know what I'm saying? My man's he's still at work and shit. We supposed to run some BO7. Definitely gonna try to catch. I don't know if I'm a streamer or not. I'm just probably gonna hop in his shit, and then, you know, his streaming and just play with him and shit, jam to some music or whatever. I'll see how I feel about it, but yeah, I'm trying to run it with him. So after I'm done with this, I'll probably see what's up. He probably be getting off like around like afternoon and shit. I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about. I'll leave that for another time when it, like, the information get more juicier with this Kill Bill shit that's going around. Kill Bill 3, not leaks, but like story, you know what I mean? Now people, it seems like that's more to be more likely than not now. Now that Ethan Hawke, I didn't know that shit. I didn't see. I knew I was her daughter, you know what I'm saying? And then I kind of like, I'm like, oh, that's cool. The shorty from Stranger Things and shit. I'm like, that's cool that she's acting. It's crazy how she looked just like that nigga, yo, Ethan Hawke. Like she got her whole mannerisms, but her dad's face, that shit is crazy, bro. That's like some lab baby shit. Like, it's like, nah, that's how the world be really working, yo, with this DNA. Like, God really be like, all right, like, I'm about to just make a doppelganger of your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. But yeah, I didn't know, like, when I looked into it, I'm like, oh, she got his last name. I'm like, oh shit. And then I seen him on a podcast and shit, you know, when he was talking to Joe Rogan about Quentin Tarantino's recent, I don't know if you want to call it outbreak. You know what I'm saying? On my end, I like Paul Randall, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to say I'm impartial to it. It definitely made me scratch my head and what was the reason why he was doing all that. My hypothesis, or I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on and shit, but you know, I think Quentin Tarantino, he one of them guys like me. Like, the reason why I like him, like, I kind of put him in the same category as a Dan Houser. Like, they love the culture so much that they don't mind paying homage or going back to saying, like, you can go back in the interviews, like, it's on wax. Like, they don't mind, like, taking from other, like, you know what I'm saying, different parts of medium or films, you know what I'm saying, and like reconstructing it and making it as their own. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like homage, not stealing, but like You know what I'm saying? He admitted. He was like, yeah, like Reservoir Dogs, like it was his version of a movie that he seen a while back. I think it was like a Japanese movie or something like that. It's neither here or there. But I'm saying that to say this. 12 Years a Slave. Paul Randall. You know what I'm saying? Won big and shit. He didn't make the movie obviously, but he was like one of the standout performances. I really liked him in that film. But there was a specific scene in that movie that was very parallel 12 years, Django, on saying that came out either the same, I'm pretty almost 99% sure that came out the same year, if not a year later. But it came around the same year. The spoiler alert, but that whipping scene with the rope and shit, you know what I'm saying? Django did it. And it was fucking badass and shit. And then it happened to Paul Randall's character. You know what I'm saying? When the dude, I forget the actor's name, very good, well actor, black actor. He got tired of the bullshit, started beating his ass. So I remember first seeing that scene, and I'm like, oh shit, like this kind of like Django and shit or whatever. Like now I'm getting hyped. Not that I like both of them movies. You know what I'm saying? In their own right and shit. You know. But I'm saying that to say this. I feel like, you know, like Quentin Tarantino, it kind of made him kind of like, I don't want to say resentful, but kind of like, oh shit, like, okay, like me, like, I don't mind talking about, like, where I take from, inspiration from, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, fuck y'all, for like, y'all literally ripped off my flow, like, beat for beat, you know what I'm saying? But just role reversed it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not role reverse, it was literally the same shit, you know? With Jamie Foxx's character, Django's character doing to that dude. You know what I'm saying? Very iconic scene, as well as the Paul Randall scene. So I feel like, I don't know, like that, it, like Quentin Tarantino, like he kind of, like he didn't sit, you know how he is, like he not gonna bite his fucking tongue. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to directors or how he stand with shit. Again, like I'm not saying that I agree with it. I'm not saying that I'm impartial, but that's my stance. You know, that's where I look at it coming from. Like, okay, like when. I'm not saying that I'm coming as, you know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with the dude, but if that's what it was, I would have hoped, I wish he would have probably at least elaborated and, you know what I'm saying, like, built on, I don't know why I'm going on this fucking rant and shit, but I feel like it had to be said, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard anybody coming, like, actually, like, talking about it the way how I'm talking about it. It was mainly, like, they were looking at it, which rightfully so, they're like, man, oh, like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, to call out this dude that don't bother nobody and shit, and that minds his fucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a sweetheart and shit, you know? And rightfully so, you know what I mean? Like, he seemed like a good dude. But I think, yeah, again, that scene, like, them ripping off that scene and shit, like, that probably didn't sit right with him. So he's like, alright, guns blazing, like, man, fuck you, fuck the director, fuck the actor. You know what I'm saying? Even though his movie won big, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I don't think it won the Academy. I think 12 Years a Slave won. I gotta do my see, I came into this shit unprepared. I don't be doing this shit scripted and shit, but I think 12 Years a Slave, what was that, 2011, 2012? That movie won Best Picture or Best something. I definitely know it won big. And I think and Quentin Tarantino, like, it got nominated for hella shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that for sure. I think Leo DiCaprio, like, as he always does, gets nominated but barely. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fucking got, he won for The Revenant, which is weird to me out of all his other discography. Nigga was holding it down since the 90s and 2000s and shit, you know? And he wins for the fucking Revenant, which I feel like, not mid, but like, okay, it was a lot to leave desired, to be honest with you. But I digress. But I think it got snubbed. Don't quote me on it, but I have to do my research. But I'm pretty sure that Django got snubbed by 12 Years a Slave. You know? So that probably didn't sit right with him. Like, damn. Like, I like to look at myself as a creative and shit like that, but I'm not afraid to admit that, yo, I pull inspiration from other shit too, you know what I'm saying? But I'll say it, you know what I'm saying? I'll say, like, you know, to give people their praise and shit, because I care about this more than anything, this industry. Like, this shit is gonna, it predated me, it was before me, and it's gonna live long after me too, you know what I'm saying? And there's gonna be other people that come out of the woodworks and You know what I'm saying? While my name is gonna be cemented, I'm talking third person, like I'm Quentin Tarantino and shit. Like I know this nigga thought, but you feel what I'm saying? Like while I'm gonna be cemented in history, like as one of the juggernauts and shit, there's gonna be other people and shit. But like me, like I care about this shit so much to where it's like I want people to know these things and what came before me and what I get inspiration from and stuff. And I want people to watch these movies and appreciate them. So for y'all to take this fucking scene that I've been working on and shit, which was totally original, you know what I mean? Like you don't see that shit in movies where a black dude like kind of goes ape shit, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended. But that's not even a pun. That sounds racist as hell. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Go fucking ballistic, you know what I'm saying? And like start beating niggas at beating a slave owner. Like you don't see that shit. It's like we would like to see that, but in reality, you know, there's only one. What you know what I'm saying? You nigga, you guys gonna get hunted down and lynched. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna drag you from motherfucking this county to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like the brutal way. You do some man. What? Killing a white man? Let alone a slave owner? So seeing that shit, you know what I mean? I mean that whole movie was just him shooting racist white motherfuckers and shit. But yeah, y'all get what I'm trying to say. For y'all to like flip that, I mean for y'all to do the same shit I did and then win, man, fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it. You feel me? I'm like, wow, I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? But like, you coming at Paul Rando and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I like them both in their own as the actor, like you cannot make me dislike Quentin Tarantino. I'm gonna be real, like you feel me? Like that's the nigga that literally was a catalyst for everything for me. You know what I'm saying? With him, the Hideo Kojimas, the Dan Housers, like that made me even into like writing and you know, I mean it don't take away if he's an asshole in real life that, you know, like it don't make him no less or no greater of a man, but that's just my personal experience, you know what I mean? Like just being a I guess you could say a warrior to his career and shit. Like I generally, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, that's definitely a huge inspiration for me. And a lot of other people I noticed too, especially men. But I mean women can join too. That sounds sexist as hell. But yeah, that's kind of how I looked at it from that lens, where I'm like, oh shit, like wow, it's not, you know what I mean? This shit dragging. And I'm gonna finish it up and wrap it up. But yeah, that's something like, you know, like I had to say, because I haven't heard anybody like make some, you know what I mean? It was more so like, okay, like where did it come from? But nobody asked, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what made you say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there what's sitting heavy on your heart? You know what I mean? For you to go out and just start calling these niggas out. See that, that's just my views and shit, you know what I'm saying? I could be totally fucking wrong and shit, but again, I'm not justifying it. It's just something I thought about. I was thinking about for a while now. But yeah, let's get to this shit after that. Holy shit, dog. Bro, I had to be that was a 19-minute rant. That's crazy, yo. Yeah, let's get into this. I got my heater on, my dog in it. She like sleeping near the heater and shit. It's kind of cold. I'm probably gonna turn that shit on. My nose gonna get stuffy and fuck around, get a nosebleed. The fuck is this? Normal. This shit look hot though. I like the whole. See, that shit was so like, what's that shit? Love, Death, and Robot. They did another. What was it? Power Up or some shit? I forget. They did another joint. What was on Amazon Prime? That shit was so like underutilized, bro. With the anthology shit, with the games. I remember this was on in one of them too. The Warhammer shits. Like, I'll dead at y'all know how I am. Y'all feel me? Like, I'm a big advocate in, you know what I'm saying, for anime adaptations. You know what I mean? Fuck that live action shit. You feel me? Like, let's cut the productions. You know what I'm saying? The time, and let's just get these niggas in a booth. You feel me? They can get their residuals and, you know what I mean? Like, this shit might blow up and then y'all fuck around and get, you know what I'm saying? Like, more seasons, i.e. like Castlevania TV series, you know, on Netflix. Like, we need to see a lot of this shit happen with these you know what I'm saying? With this bridge of gaps with this this game shit to movies. or TV shows, I should say, in this sense. Um, and people like them. You know what I mean? Like it's the writing is on the wall. Like more animated shit. It's like more and more over time as time goes on, or being nominated and being praised in the box office as well as TV series and shit. And now it's not just anime. You feel me? Which is still was kind of getting exploded in popularity. I feel like just in more recent years and shit, but like it's still niche. You feel me? Like not everybody's gonna invest that time and watch One Piece or you know what I'm saying? Insert whatever anime. But people will sit down and watch a video game. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at that and be like, oh shit, like this shit look hot. You know? Like a Splinter Cell, what was that shit? Death Watch, or you feel me? All that. Like I'll be totally down to watch a Warhammer. You feel me? Excuse me. I'm talking so much, I got dust in my throat. A Warhammer TV series. You feel me? I feel like that would be great. Not only would you know what I'm saying, just the material you can pull from, and like there's so much. You know what I'm saying? And again, like the budget costs could be like, again, I'm not a fucking number guy, but I could only assume, I think it's safe to assume that animation, you know what I'm saying, now that AI is that not that they don't have to use it, but like, you feel me, now I feel like technology is so advanced now to where like I feel like it would cut some time with like hiring whatever said person to like portray as this character. You know what I mean? Like Geralt, what's his name, Henry Cavill, like I know that nigga was probably making bukus and bukus of money, you feel me, or was offered to play. I mean, he would have probably did that shit for free, you know what I'm saying, but you know, he's a gamer, that's what just made him even more awesome as an actor and shit. But yeah, I can only imagine they gave that nigga a bag, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, we want you to play Geralt, and he's like, yeah, I'm on board, like the money's sweet, I'm familiar with this character, but an animated like series of like, you know, whatever said game. I remember saying this before, like with like Doom or some shit, you know what I mean? Like imagine that. And you don't even have to voice this motherfucker. They could just have him just doing shit, you know? And everybody else being kind of like I don't know the word for it. I don't want to say muse, but like kind of like showing, like he'll be kind of like a catalyst reacting to the world, you feel me? Of like a catalyst for people, and then the people will be reacting to him and shit, you know? But I think a Warhammer Space Marine, that shit will go crazy. Cause I know the lore is like, they got like turn-based shit, they got the first-person shooter shit, Dark Tide, so much shit, you know? If they not gonna do it, mark my words, Obsidian gonna do that shit with the whole, and they gonna be the ones to really like make that shit pop, you feel me, and be like, okay, like this is profitable, because you know they good with the writing shit, you know, they got the Pillars of Eternity, the Vow, the Outer Worlds and shit. That shit will fucking go crazy, yo, with that level of quality. But yeah, let me stop fucking yapping and actually play the game. I'm just on some talkative shit right now. Enemies are